Hi guys, it's Emil, and this week's topic is the gender spectrum. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about my thoughts around the gender spectrum. I'm not going to try to explain what it is, because I assume that most people watching this already know, or you can just do a quick Google search if you don't. So also, if you don't recognize the background, it's because I'm at my father's place. So this is the guest room, and I'm sorry about the light being a bit weird. There's a window over there. The gender spectrum is something I think is important to know about and to be aware of, because a lot of trans people that I've talked to have expressed that they found it easier to realize their identity with help of the gender spectrum. Not just non-binary people have said this. Some binary trans people find their identity through knowing about the gender spectrum. You know, they start off identifying as non-binary, and I did. And for me that was because it wasn't as much of a jump, because I identified as female. I was like, I am a girl, which I wasn't, but I thought I was, and I identified with that. So for me it was kind of scary and kind of a big jump to go right from identifying as a woman to identifying as a man. That felt like a very big leap, and it felt strange and unfamiliar and scary to me. When I found out about non-binary identities and the fact that gender was a spectrum and that there isn't just being a man and being a woman, there's actually a lot of things in between and outside of that, I found that a lot easier. So I started off identifying as, I was like, oh, maybe I'm a demi-girl, and then I was identifying as gender fluid / gender neutral for a while, and then I realized that I am 100% a binary man. But I don't think I would have come to that conclusion if I, at least not as quickly as I did. I probably would, but I think it would have taken me a lot longer to start identifying as a man and to realize who I really am if it hadn't been for the fact that I knew about the gender spectrum. And obviously I found out about the gender spectrum through the internet, through videos on YouTube and through Googling and reading about things. And I think it's a shame that I didn't get to learn about it in school, because that would have been great. Because I remember we had lessons about sexuality, well, about how to have sex basically. And then some people from an LGBT organization came and they talked about how you could be not heterosexual and that was okay too. But I would have liked more lessons about gender, and that someone would have mentioned that, you know, you can be trans and made trans a concept that wasn't so foreign and so far away, you know. And it would have been nice to at least hear about the gender spectrum, and not just because I'm a trans person, and I would have liked to hear about that earlier so I could have discovered who I am earlier. Obviously for that reason too, but not only for that reason, but also because it is a human thing. You know, it's a thing that can come with being human, and therefore I think humans should know about that. You know, just like we know about our digestive systems, we know that you can have mental illnesses, you can have physical illnesses, you can fracture a bone, food goes in your mouth through your stomach. You know, it's a human thing, and therefore I think it would be nice if it was taught in schools, and it would be nice if people knew about it, because it really diversifies the human experience when you think about it. And so I feel it's a shame that a lot of people aren't taught about it, so they never hear about it. And I think the result of them never hearing about it is that when they do hear about it when they're a lot older, they don't believe in it because they've never heard about it before, or it takes them a long time to believe in it. Now, obviously not with everyone, but for some people, and I think that's a shame. What we can do, I guess, is to just let the people around us know in some way. We don't have to like sit them down and be like, I'm going to show you a PowerPoint presentation, but we can just let them know if it ever comes up that, oh, you know, there's actually, you don't have to be a man or a woman, you can be this, you can be in between, you can be blah blah blah, you know. Because even if people laugh it off in the beginning, they will have that thought in their heads. They might get curious someday, they might get bored someday, they might look it up, they might realize that it's not stupid, and even if they don't turn out to be trans, they will know that, and it'll be cool. You know, they'll know something else about being human, and I think we all deserve to do that. I'm gonna finish my cup of Christmas coffee, and how did I manage this? I just spilled, how? I hope you've had a great week, and I hope you'll have a great weekend, or it's Saturday, so I hope you're having a great weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye.